Drake, Sexxyy Red, Cheetah Print, let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a pretty good episode for you today. We got another night episode, and we're back. You know, it's been a couple of days, and I only say a couple of days because we are back to talking about more fucking Drake. Jesus Christ, it's like my life is just always talking about goddamn Drake at this point. Now, Drake has dropped 3 albums. I do have one. I have 1 out of 2 albums done. I still got 2 albums to get through. This is actually from the Maid of Honor album, which I will be doing a review on pretty fucking soon. It's going to be this week. It's going to be the end of Wednesday, and that's probably when I'll be. But yeah, I've gotten 1 album done. The Iceman album was pretty fucking good. You know, I keep seeing fucking coke shit about this album's not good, because you can't take what a rapper says seriously, and I'm just going to be fucking real with y'all. Who the fuck really cares? I mean, if the music sounds good, if the music's fire, the music's fire. Hey, J. Cole, you know, we talked about J. Cole in February. I think it was February, I don't remember. But I know he dropped The Fall Off, and hey, before The Fall Off, guess what he also dropped? Might Delete Later, and hey, he pussied out. And then everybody says you can't take what J. Cole says seriously. So, you know, and they said the same thing for The Fall Off. You know, the music's fire. Who the fuck really cares? So, I just think the same thing should probably apply. But anyways, let's get into this song. Cheetah Print, talk about the beat. Now, this beat is kind of fucking hilarious because, you know, of course it's kind of the, you know, the club kind of, you know, EDM type beat with the 2000 sample with it to make it sound really fucking good, which overall I really do like the funk of this beat. The instrumental is really good. The fucking 808s, the use of the sample too is really fucking good in my opinion, and I will say too, this beat goes fucking hard and adds this like cool like robotic auto-tune effect that happens throughout the song. I mean, that just kind of sets it over the edge, so it's kind of fun. It's a really fun beat. And then the beat switch is actually Cha-Cha Slide, which is definitely a damn choice. I mean, it's kind of fucking random how it just happens. I mean, the song just stops and then boom, it's that shit. It doesn't really add much to the song. It's just kind of like a funny factor. Like, you might fucking laugh your ass off listening to it. That's kind of how, you know, I hear for it, in my opinion. It's just kind of a funny part of the song, especially when it's Sexxyy Red's verse, which this is probably like the worst Sexxyy Red verse I've ever heard in my fucking life. This shit is so goddamn awful that I can't help but fucking laugh every time I goddamn hear it. And then, you know, it does get a little bit better when it does the hands on your knees part, and, you know, Drake starts, you know, flowing on there, you know, adding some melodic vocals. I mean, it sounds alright. It's kind of over really quick. But yeah, this beat's kind of just whatever. It's okay. But the beginning is really good. The beat switch, though, you know, it kind of just doesn't really add anything to the song. But let's talk about the beginning of the song. Starting off with the beginning verse. I do like the beginning verse. I think the flow is really good here. I think the vocals are also really nice, too. I do like kind of the confidence that Drake has on the song. You know, it just adds a vibe to it. So, overall, I would say, you know, this is a pretty fucking good verse. The flow is really good. The vocals were really fucking good. And it's like, damn, that shit actually fucking hits. So, I really do overall enjoy what I'm hearing. But yeah, I'd say overall, the beginning verse is pretty fucking good. And the cool thing about this song is that the hook. I'd say this is probably one of the best Drake hooks that I've heard in the big 2026, which, you know, I'd say that's an achievement, in my opinion. You know, sometimes the hooks don't fucking hit with the Drake song. I'm just going to be real with you. But this is probably my favorite. This is the most fun sounding hook on here. The like cool robotic auto-tune effect too sounds really fucking cool. You know, and I usually don't really say that because, you know, the way rappers these days you just use auto-tune, it just fucking drives me goddamn insane. I mean, sometimes it's so fucking boring, so fucking generic. It makes me want to jump off a cliff and maybe fucking, you know, I don't know, hit my head against a damn tree. And that's kind of how I feel about how, you know, these rappers, except, you know, Playboi Carti. I'd say King Carson, but, you know, King Carson still, we're still on the maybe. I gotta listen to another album, and I'll probably give you my opinion on that. But I'd say Playboi Carti uses auto-tune really good in the big, 2025 and 2026. But like I said, the final verse, or I guess like it's not really a verse. It's kind of just like Sexxyy Red saying a few things, and then she kind of closes out. So I really don't know what to say about this verse. That I just kind of laugh, and I do think it's ass. I think there's not really a flow to it, and it just kind of makes me go, why the fuck was this even added on here? But, if you want some good entertaining value, if you want a good laugh, well, this verse definitely does provide it with how ass it is. I mean, it is crazy how shitty this verse sounds that I can't even call it a rap verse. I mean, that's just lying to myself, saying that this is even a verse off of a feature. This is like a couple of seconds at most. This is probably the worst Sexxyy Red feature I've ever heard in my goddamn life. But, it's a good laugh. That's what I can say about it. And I'd say the final part of the song was not bad either. So overall, when we talk about Drake, Sexxyy Red, Cheetah Print, this beat was pretty fucking fire until we got to, the cha-cha slide part. But overall, the rest of the song is pretty fucking good in my opinion. So overall, guys, I'd easily give this song, I give it a 7 out of 10. So, 7 out of 10, what'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know, let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcasts at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And we will be back talking about Drake. Maybe we'll be talking about Playboi Carti too. I don't know. We'll see how the week goes. I have no idea what else I'm talking about, but, we do. What I can for sure tell you is that we got two Drake albums left. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. So, goodbye.